What's going on YouTube? Elijah here, back here with another video. Today we're going to be talking about why you need to stop watching the news and why it's detrimental to your soul. So the first reason I don't watch the news is because, as you can guys see around the world, there's a huge human race division, okay, between like the blacks and the whites, or Latinos and so on and so forth. But there's a big race division, but it's not really supposed to be like that. If you think about it, like when we go to heaven, okay, say you're saved. When we go to heaven, do you really think, be honest, do you really think the blacks and the whites are going to be separated from each other, like for eternity? Like that's not the case. I mean, so why do I have to treat you differently if I know that you're going to be my brother or sister in heaven? Do you know what I'm saying? And the news portrays the total opposite of that. The government wants to get inside of your brain, saying that this is actually the norm to treat this race differently, okay, because he's this specific skin tone, okay? Oh, okay, this guy is lighter, so I gotta treat him differently, or this guy is darker, I gotta treat him differently. And that's not the case at all, because guess what? Does God see the flesh, or does he see the soul? God only sees the soul, okay? So if I know this for sure, I'm not gonna treat you differently, okay, based on external factors. When one is born, one always has to die. There's no, you can't live here on this earth forever. So if I know this, what is after the flesh? What comes out of the flesh? The soul. So I'm only gonna judge the soul. And the news, watching the news consistently, every single day, it's gonna train your mind to think that, okay, this is a norm to treat you differently because of your skin tone or your race. So that's why I've stopped watching the news. And guys, trust me on this, okay? I haven't been watching the news for over a year now, and I'm looking at everything from the outside in. Like, it's like people are really treating each other, okay, differently, literally because of a skin tone. Like, just think of it. Think how crazy that is, man. And that's what the news are trying to do. They're trying to dumb you down. So I've stopped watching the news mainly because of that, but mainly because of this, the second point, okay? It portrays nothing but negative energy inside of one screen. I mean, just think of it, man. Like, every time you watch the news, you turn on the TV, and then you get up in the morning, you do your morning routine, and okay, yes, I'm gonna have a great day, whatever. And then you turn on the TV, and guess what? Someone gets shot two blocks away from you, or Gwinnett County, or whatever county may be, is the taxes are being screwed up, gas prices are going up, everything is going wrong, and it's always something negative. If you keep watching the news, it's always something negative. It's either a killing, a robbery, race division, weather attack, trees falling down. It's always something negative, man. And and that's what the government wants to do. Again, I'm trying to tell you, because the government is really trying to pour out negative energy inside of your brain. They're trying to control your brain, okay? And so just think of it, man. Like, you go outside, or you watch the news, right? Okay, you think you're gonna have a great morning, but then now you see some shooting happen near you, or you see something negative happen about a race. So now you go outside, you go to work or whatever it is, and you have a totally different perception on life in a negative way. Meaning, you're gonna treat your whole life existence differently than what God wants it to be portrayed as. To go and see that every single day, okay? That's gonna train her mind to think that, okay, all African Americans are portrayed as bad. Now, do you really think God made you to sit around and watch the news and how bad everything life is? Really? Do you really think God made you like that? We think negatively. Politics is bad. The race division is bad. Everything's negative. Everything is negative. They may have a little clip of like a baby doing a funny trick, but that's only a little bit, okay? They don't portray nothing, positive anymore. It's crazy. So that's why I've stopped watching the news. I mean, again, a total life experience, man. Just give yourself at least a month to do this, man. And you'll have a total life experience with this. Now, the third thing, you're wasting your energy. If you calculate the time frame that you watch the news or TV in general for a whole day, that's about 5 hours. And a lot of people who say that they don't have time, and I don't have time to do this, I don't have time to do my goal that I want in life, which God gave it to me. Okay, calculate everything. The time you watch the news, the time we watch everything, okay, social media, that's about 5 hours. So if we just cut out the news, you realize your energy level will actually skyrocket, because guess what? This can go back with the second point, with the watching the news in a negative way, right? If you keep watching negativity inside of your brain, negative energy will start building up inside of your brain, especially when you wake up in the morning. That's the first thing you see is a negative thing that happens in your brain every single day. That's building up negative energy inside of your brain, which is harder for you to, go after that goal, because you have so much negative things going inside of your brain at once, okay? So that's why it's wasting your energy. Is you're wasting time. You're wasting a lot of time. And keep in mind, guys, be realistic with me. 10 years ago was what? 2009. And didn't it feel like it was yesterday? It was 2009. And keep in mind, 9 years before that was 2000. 10 years before that was 1990. Bro, 30 years went by just like that, bro. Think of it. 30 years went by just like that. And so if you calculate the time of the 30 years, man, come on now. I'm pretty sure people can at least reach a year about watching the news. If you calculate the time frame, that's at least a year, man. I mean, that's a lot of time that you're wasting. So guys, do not devote your energy all to the news. It's all nothing but negative energy that portrays a wrong image of everyone. If anything, turn off your TV, hide the remote from yourself. Just do anything to get away from this news, man. I'm trying to save you from all the negative things that happens with watching the news. Trust me, you'll get a better take on life. You'll become a lot more wise, and you'll realize, like, wow, you see people, and they all have a negative vibe towards themselves. All right, guys, I hope you guys get something out of that video. This has definitely helped me out with my life in general. I mean, a year ago, I literally treat someone differently based on how they appeared and how they looked. And that was the bad part about it. It's only because I've trained my mind to look at the TV and, see all that negative energy and put it in towards my brain, which is, it's crazy how that works. But guys, I'd highly recommend you get off the news fast, because this is definitely hurting the soul, not just externally, but internally. And the internal factors is definitely more powerful than the external factors. So trust me, you'll become a lot more wise in 30 days, and you'll realize, like, wow, you realize how negative the news is, man. And you realize that there's just more to life than just watching the news and TV in general. So guys, share this with 5 other friends, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because we will be posting a lot more videos starting probably tomorrow or starting the next day. But I'm definitely looking forward to this new YouTube channel. And till next time, guys, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.